Today is September 20th, and as usual, I'll take a look at the new items on Halo Infinite Store and determine whether or not they're worth your money. So how's it going, Magpies? I'm Magpie Leon, and let's jump straight in. Before we talk about the shop, I of course need to cover this week's Ultimate Reward. Players can earn themselves the Have Samoa Burgers Weapon Charm, and this is fine. I mean, I prefer the Wart one, but I can definitely see some players wanting this. I know there is people that do like the Weapon Charms and like some of these more comedic ones, so I can see this being picked up by a few players. It's just really not one that I care about. Anyway, moving over to the shop, we have 2 repeats and 2 new bundles, still no dailies, but that's no surprise. But anyway, let's talk about what's here. First of all, the Campion helmet bundle has finally returned. This bundle gives you the Campion helmet, 3 attachments for it, with my personal favourite being the Februs one. You can also get the lucky number 7 nameplate, and you also get this as an emblem for your vehicle's weapons and armour. Personally, I do think 700 is just a little too pricey. I think considering, of course, you do get 3 attachments with it, but I think 500 would be a much fairer price. This is a much better deal than Firefall, which cost the same price but came with absolutely nothing else. But if you like this helmet, then go for it, I suppose. I'm not a massive fan. It's very similar to War Master, but something about it just looks off. It just looks really small. So this isn't one that I'll be getting. The next repeat is the Champion bundle. This one is already back, which is honestly kind of annoying. Out of everything this season that could have been a repeat, why did it have to be Champion again? Anyway, in this bundle, you get the Halcyon Days coating for the Mark 7, the Rakshasa, Eagle Strike, Mark 5B, and Yoroi core. That's right, you get it for every single core. You also get the Oddball Champion stance, the Renfu shoulder pads, and the Fastball armor emblem, nameplate, vehicle emblem, and weapon emblem. For 1,200, this really isn't worth it. You are essentially just paying for 1 coating, a stance, some shoulder pads, and an emblem. 1,200 is way too much. It feels like 343 intentionally released this one before Cross Core 2 to try and justify that price point, but it really isn't fair. For the same price, you can buy actual armor sets. They come with coatings that will eventually be cross-core. I would argue they're the better deal. I'm not even that huge of a fan of the coating either. The neon green kind of just ruins it for me. This has definitely been a popular one, and that's clear by the fact that they've already brought it back. I think they brought it back due to the fact that it's relatively popular. I just don't think it's worth 1.2k. Anyway, the new bundles this week aren't anything huge, but I definitely think there's some stuff here that people will find cool. We have the Atomic Flint bundle. This gives you the Atomic Flint weapon coating for every single weapon, and it only costs 300 credits, so that's 8 coatings for just 300, and I'd argue that is a solid price. That is essentially the equivalent to how wraps are priced on Fortnite, which is usually the example that I give when comparing the weapon coating prices. This is a solid bundle. The coating itself isn't necessarily the best. It's a white and orange coating. It's not bad by any means. I do kind of like it. Is it one that I'd use? Probably not, but I could understand this being a semi-popular one. It's priced really fairly too. Like, I genuinely have no issues with this bundle. We get a Hydra launch coating. It's nice to see another one of them. And again, there's one for everything here, so I would actually say that this one definitely is worth 300 credits. And the final bundle this week is UA Sacrifice. This gives you the UA Sacrifice chest piece for the Rakshasa core, which is the ODST chest piece. It's the Rakshasa version of the ODST chest piece, which already just goes to show that you know this bundle is going to be popular. And you also get the Rainbow Hour nameplate, which is an ODST drop pod nameplate. You obviously get this as an emblem for your vehicles, weapons, and armor. For 200 credits, this again is fine. You're basically paying 200 credits for a chest piece, and I don't really have an issue with that. The 2 repeats are definitely pretty underwhelming, but I'd argue the 2 new bundles here are pretty solid. I would say they are actually worth the credits. They don't cost too much, and they come with some pretty cool content. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new here. I really do appreciate it, and it really does help the channel out. Cheers for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.